The market rebounds as expected. Now it's the bears' turn. Can they hold? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that the bulls should be looking to bounce, and that's exactly what we saw. The market tried to gap down early, but the bulls fought back and closed green on the day. Now the question is, can the bears hold resistance? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys. Before we jump into the charts, the whole purpose of me having this YouTube channel and my service is to help people become better traders and fully understand the market and be able to protect their money and grow their money in a positive way. As you see on the screen, we have that kind of impact on people, and we're really excited about it. So if you want to join a winning team, stay tuned for later in the video. But for now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500. If you want a big picture view, you can check out yesterday's video. I went through the big picture on both the S&P and the NASDAQ. But right now, we're basically looking at what I talked about yesterday. Looks like we've concluded 3 of 3 down and started this A, B, C pattern toward the 43.96 area. That is our current 1.0 extension and a natural target for that wave 4. And it comes back up into that 4,400 area we spoke about yesterday, up to as high as 4,405. What they could really do, and this is the kind of the neckline break on a head and shoulders pattern up here, they can push this as high as this neckline and still be well within their wave 4. So it would not be shocking to see them come back test this, and then start the next move to the downside. And if they do that, we would be looking for wherever they hold up here to get a 5-wave move to the downside to give us an idea that we are headed down in the wave 5. So if this is only 3 of 3 and 4 of 3, then we'd be looking for wave 5 down here towards about the 4,300 area to complete all of wave 3. And then really it becomes showtime for the bulls. They must hold that 42.43 area we talked about yesterday. We would look for one more bounce up after we came down here in wave 4. And then wave 5 down, and again, they need to hold that 42.43 area down here. So as long as the bulls can hold down here or above, and then start a 5-wave rally higher, okay, we can start that move back up towards all-time highs. However, if they cannot hold and the bears come down and break this support level at 42.43, then that is a very bad sign for the bulls. Over on the NASDAQ was also able to find its bottom and start an ABC pattern higher. It does look corrective off of this low, meaning it is not impulsive, which is what you'd want to see if you were going to see a bigger rally higher. So we have a corrective look here to the upside. We have our A and B in place, and our wave C would target the 15,000 area. Here, the 1.0 extension, and we can go up to the 15,095 area, and even 15,154 would be acceptable on this push higher. So we could see them push back up into this range and then fail, but the normal target would be the 15,000 region. If they were going to push higher on both charts, I didn't cover this on ES, then you would likely see a C wave up, and this would be A, and then you'd have a bigger B, and then C up to that area like that. So they can push higher, but if they do, we'll likely get another ABC pattern after this one. This would be ABC of A, and then B, and then C up. So those are the targets for the NASDAQ. If they do come to the downside, their next target down is 14,709 in wave 5 of this wave 3. Then we look for a wave 4 bounce, and then wave 5 overall down into that 14,550 area. And again, on the NASDAQ, or the bulls need to hold that 14,128 area. So if they continue to push lower here, down into that 14,4 area we're expecting, and even down through the next fib into the 1,236, then they would break that 14,128 area, and that would be a bad sign for the bulls on the NASDAQ chart. So clear parameters to the downside where the bulls need to hold and where the bears need to break. We're looking for this push up to continue, and then a push down, and then probably one more push up and down in wave 4. It is possible we could call this over here wave 4 of 3 and this wave 5 of 3, and then we're in bigger wave 4. But in that case, we would definitely want to hold this high. So that is to be determined. The way I have it right now, we still need all of wave 3, wave 4, and all of wave 5 to the downside, and then the bulls will need to hold at that point. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Click on that link. It will take you right over to the webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans that both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, and become part of the trading team before you ever spend a penny. And you can cancel at any time. We also have our Elliott Wave for Beginners course. This course is helping real traders understand the market and make real money for the first time. So many traders follow the news cycles, and the news cycles are very confusing when good news makes the market go down and vice versa, and they don't know why it happens. Elliott Wave gives you the clear parameters to understand the market and how it works. It is 25 videos in 3 sections where I go through an introduction of expectations, mindset, the KISS method, and why it works. The chart setup and tools where I tell you every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave Theory and why and how. And the Elliott Wave for Beginners portion where we go through every single wave, how they work, what their targets are, what their failure points are, as well as the corrective zigzag, theory of alternation, corrective depth, the pivot, all the different things to learn technical analysis with Elliott Wave Theory so that you can understand the market. The really cool thing is it is included in both of the monthly rooms. So if you don't want to buy the course outright, you can become a monthly member. And in my room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of your my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are looking for day trading, as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as day trading, individual stocks, and PT's reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you big multiples on your money, and it's how he structures his trades that's so unique. It's something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Key takeaways for today, we're looking for continuation up on both charts. The 4,400 area would be a key target here. We're actually looking at 43.96 as the 1.0. They can push it all the way up to this neckline here on the head and shoulders pattern on a bigger scale, up around 44.26 and then down. But we would look for the 1.0 first at 43.96. Assuming they can hold that and push down, we'd look for a break of this low and a push down toward the 4,300 level after that. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of situation. Looking for a push up to 15,000. That is the 1.0 extension of this A-B move that we have on the chart. And then from there, if they come down and look to break this low, we'd look to 14,709 and then 14,396 after that. Guys, that is your market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.